from the Staples Center. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with and Greg Anthony. And the starting group for the Spurs. Leonard is the 3 with Duncan the 4. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2.
There are certain things, guys, that you can always count on in life. Death, taxes, and of course the Spurs winning 50 games in the regular season. Happened for the 16th straight season last year.
And Jordan sends it back. Crawford, no one around him. The three-pointer off the mark. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside, Ginobili. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Marjanovic. Leonard kicks to Parker. Feeds it to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Marjanovic. Defended by Griffin. Good. Ginobili's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, keeping in mind the Spurs have won 50 games or more for many years in a row, Greg, there are teams out there who can drive cars who have not even seen the Spurs not win 50 games at least in a year.
And the way the Spurs keep on building this team, it's not as if that streak's going to end anytime soon. But those kids might have a chance to vote and do much more before they fail to see the Spurs win 50 games.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Call against Parker. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Leonard at...
Whoa! Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And that's the classic 1-2 patient, Kevin, on the finish.
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And it's Paul penetrating. Griffin passes to Paul. He feeds it to Crawford. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. One thing about Jamal Crawford, he is the definition of a streak shooter. When he's hot, baby, watch out.
Yeah, he's a combination of craftiness and athleticism. It makes him very hard to defend. He can spot you up, run you off picks, drive past you. This guy gives you the real deal.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Manu Ginobili. It's stolen by Duncan. In transition, here come the Spurs. Leonard's got the ball. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist from Leonard. 10 points for Manu Ginobili. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. Their transition game has been full throttle.
Al Paul. Ginobili missing from long range. At the end of the break.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And here we go. Ginobili can't hit.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Parker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. And Ginobili. Here we go. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Great open look there. Paul's got his second basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And, J.J. Redick has shown steady improvement in his game. He entered the league as a spot shooter off the bench. Last season, averaged over 30 minutes a game for the Clippers. He's come a long way.
Spurs leading by 5. Here's Marjanovic, defended by Paul. It's Ginobili with the drive. Nobody near Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And it's 7 points for Kawhi Leonard. And Redick has improved every phase of his game over every year, especially in the area of efficiency. Shooting over 47% from the field last year. And Greg, that by far the highest in his career.
Yeah, and his mid-range jumper last year, just automatic. The turnovers per minute averaged also ridiculously low. It even improved as a defender.
Here's Parker following the score by Jamal Crawford. Up top, Leonard, just 5 to shoot. Here's Marjanovic, guarded by Crawford. Parker outside. Shot is no good. Some solid D from Paul. It's Crawford with the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line. Couldn't run
And a chance to hear from Tony Parker, who said he lives for the challenge of continue.
I always try to improve and get better.
And in Tony Parker's case, great is what he wanted to be and has been for a long time.
You know, that's great because that shows pops and why he's one of the best in the game. You got to be able to drive and motivate and also give the confidence. And that's what's happened with Tony Parker. Remember when he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk for him. He had his struggles, and now we're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Rivers out there with Crawford. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And the Clippers not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range twos as well as their fair share of threes.
For the Clippers, you think of Lob City, and it's all dunks. But the reality is, Clark, as Greg was just talking about, that just isn't the case.
It really isn't. I mean, they also led the league in pull-up shots attempted by a wide margin, about 24 pull-up Jays a game.
West with a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now the feed to Rivers. Here's Aldrich. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And listen, San Antonio is an older team, actually the oldest in the league last season. And because of injuries and days off, they didn't get to feel that preferred starting 5 a lot last year.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for Boris Diaw. Spurs only used their preferred lineup less than half the season, but still a strong campaign. 22 games played with the starting lineup of Parker, Green, Leonard, Duncan, and Splitter.
And, you know, the Spurs would go on to use 23 different starting lineups, Kevin. That would be the 5th most in the NBA.
And finished off by Martin.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And David West gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Martin. Green kicks to Anderson. It's West with the drive. Anderson dishes to Martin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. West passes to Mills. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Pierce kicks to Rivers. Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by West. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition, and Green gets it to go.
3 straight hoops in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Yeah, no excuse for giving up the easy fast break baskets like they have. They've got to do a better job of engaging there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And for David West last season, the thought was he might increase his production with Paul George out, but the opposite happened. West suffered his lowest scoring output in a decade, only 12 points per game on 47% shooting. Rough showing for the former All-Star.
For the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Paul in for Rivers. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Green. It's Anderson with the drive, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And for Kyle Anderson, he had so many traits, Greg, the Spurs were looking for when they drafted him back in 2014, but he spent pretty much the entire season on the pond.
Yeah, and you know that Coach Pop...
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
The kick out to Anderson. Dish. Is it to Aldridge. Pass to Ginobili. From deep. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. 13 points for Ginobili.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run, passing it with purpose.
Out of bounds.
Yo, Green, look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger and Kimo Sabi. The horses were big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps. Racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We branched off, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me? Ask your pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we...
Yeah.
You on. Trying to get on the win streak. I get my center, come on. What court you at? About my broadcast. Hey, you remember the broadcast where you ducked my center?